Today I think we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Get it? Please keep watching, I have better. As the days get colder, we start counting down to the scariest day of the year. And no, I'm not talking about tax day, I'm talking about Black Friday. Or as I've been calling it lately, Blacksgiving, because it slowly and surely takes over Thanksgiving, and it just becomes Black Friday / Thanksgiving. And just like every other basic bitch out there, you're gonna need yourself some coffee, and most likely from Starbucks, because, well, they're fucking everywhere and you're gonna be jonesing for your job. But there's one thing Starbucks can't do, give you a little pick-me-up. I suggest keep a flask on you at all times and just give yourself a little shot. Just to help you along. Just a little shot. Just a little one. You know, just a little shot. Ah, exactly what I needed. But Black Friday isn't the only part of shopping. I mean, there is a whole entire month leading up to Christmas after Black Friday, so you have some time. But that means everyone else also has some time. Which brings me to the 5 most frustrating things about holiday shopping. First up, number 5. Number 5 is comparing sale prices. There's nothing more frustrating than going to the store and finding something that is a great deal. You think, oh my gosh, that's like 10, 20, 30, 50, half off, whatever. Whatever the amount off it is, you just get super excited and think, wow, this is the best thing I'm gonna find for this price. And then a week fucking later, another competing store has it for even cheaper. So what do you have to do? Now you have to take the fucking thing back because the other thing is much cheaper, and then you go to the other store to buy it, and so that way you can save, $20, but every dollar counts. So you sit there and you research and waste a lot of your precious time, mind you. Precious time where you could be doing more of this. But instead you're sitting there on your computer, your phone, your laptop, your iPad, your tablet, your Kindle, whatever you are on. You're sitting there wasting time trying to figure out what the best fucking deal is. You're getting emails from every fucking store that you've ever visited telling you why you need to shop right there because they have the best fucking prices. Well, it's not true because you'll always find it somewhere cheaper. I mean, you might get lucky and find it for the cheapest price that you can, but for the most part, almost every store price matches. So if you find it at one store for this price, you can go to the other store and then they'll price match it for you. As long as you bring in like the little thing that proves it, they'll do it. So like that's a little hint for you. Holiday shopping on the ease. Don't even bother going to the busy store. Go to a competing store that will price match it for you, and there you go. Just tell them, look, this store has it for this price. Bam, done. What, son? Just gonna need a little bit more. Just a little bit more of this. Gotta even out the caffeine with the alcohol. Number 4. Things are in limited supply, and I hate that. Because everyone wants the same fucking thing. Every year there's that hot item that everyone wants, but there's only so many of them. So you waste your time also researching, trying to compare prices, and then you also have to figure out even if they had the fucking thing. Now you're sitting there wasting time or getting off work early because you have to go and find this item. And you're calling around stores just to make sure they even have it in stock because online it says, please call. I hate that. And then when you finally do get them on the phone, all you get is a, well, we do have them in stock, but we can't hold them for you. So you're gonna have to get here as soon as possible. Bishwet. So you drive your ass down to the store and then you find number 3. There's no parking. I hate parking. Like, that's the one thing that I hate most about driving, is the fact that I have to park where there's a lot of other people. I hate the idea of parallel parking. I hate backing into spots. I just hate parking. I'm not bad at it, I just get so anxious about it. So I'd rather just not park altogether. If I could just like jump out of my car and just walk in and jump back in my car as it's moving, that would be beautiful. That would actually be the best. Or if I have everything valet for me, can just everything be free valet? Can we just make that a thing? I think autonomous cars may have something on top of, actually driving just because I don't like parking. But now that you're at the store, you have to drive up and down the lanes just to find a spot. And usually what you used to do is maybe drive to the back of the area and you could find a spot in the back. But not this time. It's holiday shopping season, which means there are no spots. So you have to play the game of who's leaving. So you start following people around who's leaving the stores and stalk them all the way to their car just so you can potentially get a spot. Then they obviously mosey around and fiddle with their keys as they're trying to get into the car, but To no avail, they just end up putting their stuff in the car and then go back in the store. So you just waste another 20 minutes just sitting there in the parking lot. Just a little bit off the top, just to take the edge off. So you think about it and you think maybe tomorrow's a better day. So you come up with a better plan. Number 2, waking up early to get to the store first. So you get up before the sun does just so you can have the chance to get to the store before everyone else does. But there's a problem with that. Everyone else has the same fucking idea. But at least this time you find a parking spot. It is all the way in the back because everyone else had the same idea, but you found a parking spot, so that works. So once you park, you go all the way up to the store door and you find out there's already a line forming right in front of your eyes. Everyone right in front of you has had the same idea, and they're most likely getting the same thing that you want. So you decide to do the second part of number 2, and that is stay up late. So you do the same thing that everyone else does and stand in line. So you are number 1 person in line at that store door the next day. You decide that you're just gonna say, screw it. All I'm gonna do is sit here and wait for this store to open. And you do. But then, number 1, other holiday shoppers. So you finally made it through the door, and thank God for uppers and downers, or else you wouldn't have made it. But the problem is that everyone starts thinking of themselves. Everyone's just as stressed out as you are, and so they start thinking only about themselves because they want the same fucking thing that you do. That's why they're all standing in line. You finally get through the doors, but guess what? Everyone behind you starts rushing the doors. So despite being that first person in line, that doesn't mean that you're the first person to grab the item. You just have to be fast. So if you're not fast, you may not get there. So you gotta be prepped. You gotta be fucking prepped to run. Alright, you just gotta limber yourself up throughout the entire night, getting yourself through that fucking door. Pump yourself up, be ready to punch a bitch right in the face because you know that's gonna fucking happen. You're gonna be jumping over people. You're gonna do like Froggy style. Remember the game where you used to jump over your friend's back and then lean down and they jump over your back? You're gonna do that but to the extreme. They're not even gonna be leaned down. You're just gonna like get on shoulders and just lunge yourself over that fucking person so you can get to that present earlier than the others. People are relentless, so they're gonna do whatever it takes to get you down. There's gonna be an old lady there, which you're gonna think is innocent and sweet, and you're gonna be like, ah, well, she's not gonna be competition, but that bitch has a cane. That bitch has a cane, and she's gonna beat the fuck out of you with it. You gotta slap Granny in the face. You gotta slap her, get her out of the way. She ain't worth your time. She ain't taking donations for some needy kids. She want the same toy you do, so you gotta get there. You gotta do Jingle All the Way style with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And there it is, the present that you've been waiting for. You've risked your life, your job, and your sanity just to get this present for whoever child, most likely, wanted it. You go to reach for it, and then some bitch snatches it right before you get your hands on it. Now you have 2 options. You could take the high road, where you just say, fine, I give up, I'll have to get it later. I've worked hard enough, I've gotten this far, I've failed. Or you cold cock that bitch right in the fucking teeth. Just run as fast as you fucking can to the register so that way you can purchase the damn thing. Maybe even just throw money. Just have money in your pockets, some cash on you so that way you can just throw it at the register and just leave the store, get in your car, and get out. You might get lucky and they might not know who you are when you're leaving. Bitch had it coming. Bitch had it coming. Now you might feel a little bit guilty about what you've done, but at least you got your holiday shopping done. Well, at least you got that one thing that you needed for holiday shopping, so glad that you wasted all your time with that one. Just talking about this is fucking stressing me out. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and share some of your most horrific holiday shopping, Black Friday experiences in the comments section down there. And don't forget, I have social media, which you can find just in the description box, like right down there, as well as my other channel, WhatsItToYa Productions. It's just like right down there. So until next time, my little caffeine-fueled holiday shoppers.